We listened to some words that began with a tudda or a d sound. That sound's not very common in English. In fact, it does not exist at all. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a quick review, not of all the akhrs, and then I'll show you how to draw the akhr or write the akhr which makes that sound. Let me start the review here. This is our good friend Edie. This is our good friend Kagga. This is our good friend Arada. This is Chajja. Ethe aa gaya Anana, right? Pani. This is Chacha as in Chatri. This was Kakka. Remember? One line, Kakka. This was our good friend Tuddaa. Anybody remember Tuddaa? Exactly. So, review ho gaya ya. Let's start with our Tuddaa. Here's the nice thing. If you've been doing your homework, then this is going to be a very fast letter for you. Trust me. Are you ready? We're going to start with Tuddaa, which we have already done. So imagine you've got Tuddaa, right? Which was like Tuddaa in the middle of Gurdwara. Remember that? So eh ho gaya Tuddaa. Now imagine that I draw a loop at the base of Tuddaa. Guess what? I get Tuddaa. That's it. Tuddaa. Okay? And Tuddaa makes a sound t. Tuddaa, t. Okay? Repeat after me. Here we go. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Okay, we're going to learn how to write Tuddaa. Keep in mind that Tuddaa is a combination of t from tanka, right, and dada, and you bring them together really fast and it becomes Tuddaa, t. Okay, just try and remember that because that's one of the easiest ways to remember what sort of sound this is. It's really a combination sound. So how do we write Tuddaa? Well, for those of you who run your Tuddaa, trust me, you know the routine, right? You start your line straight across, taleao, go left, loop back up around, come back down, but don't stop. Do not stop here like you do with the Tuddaa. As in for the middle of Gurdwara, you don't stop there. You keep going all the way around and you now have Tuddaa. So if you got a loop at the bottom, it is Tuddaa. Or a loop down below, it becomes Tuddaa. Otherwise, it is Tuddaa. Okay, why don't we do a quick writing together? Because that's always one of the best ways to learn. So here we go. Guess what? I start with my line, right? My top line. That's my first thing I do. And then what I do is I got this little mix here, but that's not correct. So then what I do is I come straight down, go across, and this is my start right there. I'm going to make a big loop so you can see that. I come around, and do I stop here? Absolutely not. If I stopped here, I would have the wrong akhr, so I come back around, I loop the alo Tuddaa, t. Okay, let's do that again. Are you ready? So repeat after me and write. Or trace. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Not bad. Tuddaa, t. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. See how I go upside down? Tuddaa, t. And then I go around and loop back around. Tuddaa, t. Yeah, I like that one. And finally, I will end on a blue this time. No, I'd like to stop with a red this time. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. Tuddaa, t. See how I do an upside down loop backwards? Tuddaa, t. Get my shape and go around like that. Okay. All right. So you can look at the Tuddaas and look at your Tuddaas and look at mine. And I think I will leave it with you to decide which one you think is the best one out of those four. All right. So go look at these and decide which one you think is the best. As always, take your time right now. Okay, take your time and write is akhr nu 10 wari naal bolo. So jidda Tuddaa bolde hage ho naal hi likhi jao. Make sure you do both writing and speaking at the same time. Naita, it is not the same. It just does not do you any good. Okay, so practice, practice, practice. And for those of you who have done your Tuddaa, you probably noticed that this lesson was so easy. And all you have to remember is when there's a loop down below, it is Tuddaa, not just Dada. All right? With that, have a great day, and I'll see you at another lesson.